Welcome back to Beach Planet USA. Thank you so much for joining me once again here on the Beach Planet USA podcast channel. I will be honest, and I hope you know, that I missed last week. I had this window of opportunity and I missed it to put up an episode. And of course, that's always everybody's journey in regards to either time management or execution management. But nevertheless, we're back again this week. We are getting through January. I hope you have had an action-packed, accomplished January. We have a week left and there's still a lot to do. This is really laying the foundation for the rest of the year. I think we're off to a good start. Let me know how your year is going. Drop a comment and let's get right into this video. We are back on the wonderful topic of leadership. I have tried to share as much as I can in a few key areas regarding leadership. What I'm going to do is be detailed through my experience with leadership, not just in bullet points, not just in what I read, but really in how I understand leadership. It is very dynamic. It is very complicated. There are so many elements, so many layers to explain. And there's a lot of pieces that are connected. And you kind of have to connect one piece to another, either through a story or through your experiences. And that's everything I've been trying to do as we continue to journey through understanding leadership, learning more about leadership, and reflecting about all that you've been through in leadership in hopes for growth and development and greater strength when it comes to your leadership abilities. What I want to talk to you about today is your heart and your mind. These are two key elements of leadership. And these are the topics that mean most to me. How do you protect your mind and your heart? How do you fuel your heart and your mind with good information, productive information, valuable information, challenging information? When I talk about protecting your heart or protecting your mind, it has everything to do with what are you feeding it? What are you giving it? How do you take care of your mind? How do you take care of your heart? These are questions. Maybe you should grab a pen and a paper, and maybe you should ask yourself, how do you treat your heart? How do you treat your mind? Do you even care about them? And if you do, to what extent? In leadership, that's why I think leadership is this important to continue to talk about. This is why if you think this is boring, or if you want to go watch something else that's entertaining, I challenge you not to. I challenge you not to watch what's boring, but I challenge you to redirect possibly your mindset as into which areas are most important in your life that need to develop, that maybe you've neglected, that maybe you ignore, that maybe you haven't stopped, got a grip, and pointed yourself in not only the right direction, but back into the direction you need to go into. Especially now with all these distractions and social media and video and entertainment and jokes and pranks and just so much that wants our attention these days. I'm asking you, do you remember what it is you used to love, you used to be entertained by, learning? You used to love listening. You used to love mentors. You used to have an interest in what others were doing and how they learned it and how they got to where they got. And because life is all about patience, Life is all about learning. Life is all about understanding. We get distracted. We get frustrated. Remember the hamster wheel? That's actually going somewhere, but it feels like it's not going anywhere. We get discouraged. And without knowing it, we quit. Because we freely put our attention, we freely stop learning, and we put our attention into other things that don't contribute to our development, that don't contribute to our improvement. That's where protecting your heart and protecting your mind come in. How do you do it? Have you forgotten that your heart and your mind are to be protected, are to be fueled by what's good, are to be fueled by learning? Or learning what? That goes back to the part of life where we get frustrated with problems. We get frustrated with the speed of not only growth, but of valuable growth, of high quality growth. Because that type of growth takes time. It takes weeks, months, years. It might take a decade, depending on to what level you're willing to get to. This is all up to you. And if there's anything that I've just said that has struck you, I'm going to ask you to maybe write a few things down like I mentioned. I'm going to ask you to reflect. I'm going to ask you to get serious with yourself. I'm going to ask you to start to make some adjustments, start to hold yourself accountable, to turn back and go towards what it is you once loved, what it is you once heard about, what it is you were once interested in. And you just kind of let go, intentionally or unintentionally. Leadership is not easy. Life is not easy. Growth is not easy. It's all a test. A test of what? A test of time. A test of commitment. A test of interest. A test of faith. Do you believe in what you can learn and how it can accumulate into what it could become? Right? That's an example of faith. I don't have it now. It's hard to see, but I believe. So you have to believe in some values. You have to believe in some principles. And you have to hold on tight to them because it's easy to let them go. It's no secret. We're in a culture where it's easy to let these things go. In a sense, everything wants you to let what's most important go so you can give your attention to them. That's why when it comes to starting this podcast channel, I know what I want to share. I know what works. I know how I've helped others. I know how I've helped myself. I'm not into helping others to the point where I have not helped myself. Quite the opposite. I have helped myself. I have learned from others. I have done amazing things that I will get into as this podcast channel develops. I have built a business from zero. I have climbed the corporate ladder from nowhere. I have been trusted by very special people. People that I look up to, people that I want to be like, people that have made it to not only very high levels, but very exclusive levels, into very exclusive positions. And because I love my life, because I love leadership, because I understand purpose, because I understand trust, loyalty, and relationship, because I'm committed, because I care, because I work, because I want to do it over and over again, because I'm willing to do it over and over again, because I don't get tired, because I want to keep going, I want to keep learning, I want to keep building, I want to keep helping others, I want to keep sharing, I want to keep reflecting, I want to keep putting all the pieces together. This is what I love to do. I love to do it. So when I hear that people are bored on certain subjects, or I'm concerned about people watching, about people learning, about people having the attention span, about people wanting to learn, about people being patient, about people willing to learn instead of be entertained. Watch pranks, watch jokes. There's a time for that. But it's not all the time. If anything, I trade that off to learn all the time. And every once in a while, go check out some jokes or check out some pranks. But do not focus, do not give all your attention to nothing. We're living in a time where people think they're learning. People think they're getting educated. Because whatever it is they're watching, it's not only interesting to them, but it's new to them. And they get to see somebody teach them something that they'll never do. But they believe because they've seen something they've never seen, and somebody has shown them something, somebody has taught them something. They believe they're learning. We believe we're learning. If you don't do it, if you don't pick a path and go down it, if you're learning from all these different paths that have nothing to do with your development, with your improvement, with improving your skills, you're being entertained and you're fooling yourself because you're convinced, I learn all the time, I learn all week, I learn all day. I've made the banana peanut butter egg pancakes. There's one or two things that we do learn, that we do that are pretty cool. But there's not much more. So my question to you is, have some respect for your mind. Have some respect for your heart. What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you talking about? What do you allow? Redirect your fun. What's fun? What's fun to you? Write it down. What's fun? Well, here's why I say that. Reinvent your fun. Learning is fun. Caring is fun. Commitment is fun. Patience is fun. Challenge is fun. Accomplishment is fun. Exercise is fun. Sweating is fun. Struggling is fun. Enduring is fun. Thinking is fun. Creating is fun. Writing is fun. Reading is fun. And now align these things with being productive, with contributing to your growth, hearing about what others have done, hearing about what others think, maybe about business, maybe about jobs, maybe about positions, maybe about entrepreneurship, maybe about investing. This is what we can do ourselves instead of scrolling, instead of distraction, instead of confusion. We're better off picking a path, picking a couple paths, or bringing in only the good things on our path, determining what is good, what is not good. What has helped me? What has hurt me? What has kept me going? What has slowed me down? What has stopped me? Where do I want to go? Who do I want to be? You have to ask yourself these questions. You have to answer these questions. And over time, you have to contribute to the solution, to the accomplishment, to becoming. It takes time. It takes commitment. It takes an interest. It takes care. But you can do it. This, my friends, is leadership, because this teaches us all the elements of development, of improvement, of becoming. This allows us to mature. This allows us to invest time. This allows us to gain understanding. Leadership is the greatest because it's loaded, it's stacked. I'm going to stop there. Thank you for watching Beach Planet USA podcast channel. Please subscribe, please comment, let me know what you think. Come back, subscribe, put notifications on. Let's just continue to go together down this road. I love leadership. I don't want it to be a secret. I'm not going to talk about all these things that have to do with leadership and not call it leadership. Even if I hear people say, oh, I'm not going to talk about that because it's boring. Reinvent your fun. Reinvent your interests. Reinvent who you are, what you do, how you do it. Slow down. Regroup. Take inventory. And correct course. There's a better place for you. If you're in a good place, there's still a better place for you. Continue to come along. Keep watching. Go back. Check out some of the older videos. Tell me what you think. I do appreciate you. I appreciate you watching and giving me a chance. My name is Steve Gerardo. This is Beach Planet USA. And I'll catch you on the next one.